So good afternoon everyone. So for today's video we will tackle about emotional wellness. So what is emotional wellness? So emotional wellness inspires self-care, relaxation, stress reduction, and the development of inner strength. It is important to be attentive to both positive and negative feelings and be able to understand how to handle these emotions. Emotional wellness also includes the ability to learn and grow from experiences. Emotional well-being encourages autonomy and proper decisions making skills. It is an important part of overall wellness. So it is the self-care and relaxation, stress reduction. So it is the important thing about emotional wellness is our control on our emotion and how healthy is our emotions to one another. So that is the basic meaning of emotional wellness. And why are we talking about emotional wellness? How does it help us to be a person? So emotional wellness allows you to accept how you are feeling. Once you accept your feelings, you can begin to understand why you are feeling that way and decide how you would like to act in response to those feelings. So it is on the acceptance of your feeling and how you understand and how you think why you are such like that. Uh, for example, if you have the anxiety, you have to think on why why is this happening to me and how can I cope up with that anxiety. So that is emotional the importance of emotional wellness. Now, the next is being emotionally well grants you the power to express feelings without any constraints. In turn, you will be able to enjoy emotional expressions and be capable of forming supportive and interdependent relations with others. So basically, emotional wellness is how you deal with other people. It is the relationship with others. So that is the importance of emotional wellness. Now, there are some route to emotional wellness. I mean, first is remind yourself to stay positive always. So no matter what lives give us circumstances or problems that may come, always to stay positive and always think that there is a way. Always think that in every problem there is a solution. So always stay positive. Next is smile because smile is basically if you smile there is something in it that will help you to cope up with your emotions. Next is seek or accept help and support from others when in need in help. So if you have problems in life, if you have difficulties in handling yourself, don't hesitate to talk to your friends or peers or parents in order to support you when you have those feelings of uncertainty in life. So it is very important because if those things cannot be controlled, there is something that happened to you that is not good. So it is important to seek or accept help and support from others when you need help. Next, employ gratitude to your life in order to strengthen relationship with the family and friends. So don't forget to appreciate yourself because in that way you will have a strong relationship with your family and friends. So that is basically the important thing of self-appreciation. Next is practice being mindful and increase your awareness. This can be done through various forms of meditation. So meditate and think of what will be a way to cope up with your emotions. So that is important because if you have self meditation, it can help you to think and focus on things that is important to you, especially in your status if you have emotional differences. Next is accept mistakes and learn from them for next time. Mistakes are not terrible experiences. They are learning experiences. So you need to accept your mistake. It is not good to say that you are always right. There is time that you still commit mistake. So don't say that you are always perfect. Accept it, and if that makes you uncertain, so think of it that there's still next time. There is still time to, you know, there's still time to change that and improve what your mistakes are. Diba? There is a saying that experiences are the best teacher. So if you commit mistakes, don't make it as a problem. Make it as your motivation to be emotionally healthy. So that is it. Next is balance your dimension of wellness. So if if you think that your wellness is not balanced, so it is time to make a balancing, especially in physical, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, occupational. It is not just emotional wellness that it is booming in yourself, but as a whole, because it is a holistic, holistic, holistic approach to this dimension of wellness. So that is it. Next is I will give you some strategies, or rather, it is some techniques for improving your emotional health. So first is brighten your outlook. People who are emotionally well, experts say, have fewer negative emotions and are able to bounce back from difficulties faster. So if it is the most important thing is brighten your outlook, brighten your life, brighten your ideas, so that all if you have that brighten ideas, it will help you to become an emotionally healthy person. So if you have that kind of character, if you will practice bright that brightening your outlook, it will help. It really helps you to be emotionally healthy. So the next part is reduce stress. Everyone feels stress from time to time. Stress can give you a rush of energy when it's needed most. So if you reduce your stress, if you relax, it will help you to be emotionally healthy. So if you reduce your something that things that can make you stress, if you reduce it and make it a habit to reduce the one, it will help you to become an emotionally healthy. Because if you're stressed, it drains your energy. If you are stressed, you think of many things that can make you more. If you're stressed on things, it will makes you more heavy to think, diba? So if you reduce stress, you can make yourself even more healthy. Next is adequate sleep. Of course, it is most important thing. To fit in everything we want to do in our day, if on our day we often sacrifice sleep, but sleep affects both mental and physical health. So that is it. So you need to sleep at least 8 hours per day. So if you stress yourselves, always sleep late, so it can also be help your emotional health. So if you sleep early, if you sleep early and you do things that can help to it, it will get rid of emotional health problems. Next is cope with loss. So it is something to do with if your family or you have a relative who passed away. So when someone you love dies, your world changes. There is no right or wrong way to mourn. But you need also to accept the things that is happening, because you cannot just stay to it and always more and more until you lose your emotional health. So it is important to, you know, you need also important, you need also to be uh to accept the things and move on and start your daily life. We just remember them, but the important thing is you should also remember your emotional health. So cope with it, cope with the loss that is happening to you, because that is the important thing. Next is strengthen your social connections. Social connections might help protect health and lengthen life. Scientists are finding that our links to others can have a powerful effect on our health, both emotionally and physically. So instead of mucking inside your house, stay connected with your friends and the people around you. Try to chat with them, go biking with them, do things together. It will help you to strengthen your emotional health also. If you have a lover, share your ideas, share your thoughts, your feelings. If you have friends who loves to do your hobby also, so go to them and make communications and connections to them, because it can help you feed out of that feeling of emotional health. So the last part is be mindful. Be mindful. The concept of mindfulness is simple. These ancient practices is about being completely aware of what's happening in the present, of all that's going on inside and all that's happening around. So be mindful of all the things that is happening, because if you're aware of those things, it will help you to be healthy and help you to be emotionally healthy as well. So that is it, guys. So that is the emotional health wellness. I hope you learned something from it and you pinpoint those important things, because that will help you to to that will help you to become emotionally healthy. Thank you.